bloody sketchbooks. Everyone loves a sketchbook. You love them. I like them as a friend. We get along just fine. And here's another photo sketchbook filled to the brim with drawings and doodles, sketches and scoodles, penises, peepees and poodles. All for your eyes to fucking see what sights there are to behold within the pages. Wow! Speaking of sights to behold, what an amazing first page. Knocked it out of the park straight away. Kapow! They call me Kapownicus because I fucking kapow the first page right out of the Doom. Everyone loves Doom. You love him. I love him. Hello. I don't even really care about him that much. He looks cool, but if it weren't for MF Doom sort of taking on elements of his, you know, his demeanour and his sort of character or whatever, then I wouldn't really give a toss about Doctor Doom. He does look cool though. And there's some drawings of that was first I did that, and then there was a sketchbook sessions video. That's like the Doom video game text, but slightly different. Doom with the Doom and the that one's good. I like that one. Stuff. Oh, stuff. Everyone loves stuff. You love stuff. I draw stuff. Sometimes it's just fun to draw just stuff, goblins and stuff. Look, this one's got 2 heads. What's he doing with 2 heads? You don't need 2 heads, surely. One's enough. This one's got no arms, but a penis, though. He's got 2 penises as well. I forgot about that. See, that's attention to detail. That is. I legitimately forgot that I gave him 2 penises. It's pretty funny. Cigarettes, matches and knives and mushrooms and stuff, cubes, the obvious goblinoid objects, cubes. That's a fart coming out of this guy. A rat, skulls and mushrooms and shit. Yeah, oh, you get it. The pink smells like berries. It was one of those highlighters aimed at teenage girls to buy when they go back to school after the holidays. Buy all your shit that smells like berries and, you know, waste time. Oh, fuck, whatever. I hate this rat face, but it's there. Some demons and shit. This demon is like on a tank, and then this little doodle version of it, it looks like the barrel of the tank is his knob, and he's jerking it. It looks like he's jerking his knob. We've all had a moment jerking our tank barrels, haven't we? Eh? More rat. I like these rats. I don't like that rat. That just came out shit. But I like these rats. I like the cartoony shape of it. Look at that one. Look at this little rat. He's got wings. He's like a little angel rat with a knife. What's he doing with a knife? Who gave a rat a knife? What's he going to do with that? Cut some bitches, probably. He's going to fuck. As well he might. As well he should. Find the bitches. Fucking cut them up. Cut a bitch. Fucking cut them. Demons and shit. Blob and Duck. That's the comic by my friend Lobster Robin. You know Lobster Robin, because I don't fucking shut up about him. Bloody Lobster Robin and his comic. His very first comic that he's ever tried making. And it's sickeningly good. I've seen portions of it and it's really genuinely irritatingly fucking fantastic, and I hate him for that. It's called Blob and Duck. You know, he's obviously about as good as naming his comics as I am. Oh, Ewan, what's that? You've got a comic about a Viking with guns. What's it called? Gun Viking? Oh, brilliant, masterful, Wordsworthian. You're a genius. What's that, Lobster Robin? You got a comic about an alien blob and his friend who's a duck. What's it called? Blob and Duck? Brilliant. Smart. Clever. Witty. So just good, very good. But then he is Belgian, so we won't hold that against him. Superman. Oh, imagine if there was a man that was super. But they're not, because all men are trash. We know that, don't we, eh? Look the S on his chest. But it's that old graffiti S that kids draw in their notebooks and shit. It's the old, when you do like 6 lines and the bit, and it's that. Imagine if he had that on his chest instead of the logo that he's known for. Doesn't it mean like hope or some shit? But like the graffiti S on his chest, it would have zero meaning. It was just, a design choice. Sometimes I'm clever with my designs when I give a 2-headed goblin 2 penises. Sometimes it's other than that. Some more goblins and shit. A winged goblin fits well with the winged bat, doesn't it? And he's got a gun. Guns and knives, wings and wives. Big fat penises all night long. Daredevil. I don't really like these Daredevil. I quite like the head. I like that. But this one, I don't know. Wasn't that happy with the pose, but it's fucking whatever, innit? Goblins, more do I draw anything other than goblins? No, and you can fuck off. This is I was drawing Slain, just because I like Slain. Slain. Everyone knows Slain, don't you? Everyone loves Slain. You love him, Slain. But I was like, oh, what if Slain? But what if he was a goblin? A goblin. Slain. So I drew. This is a colour photocopy because the actual drawing is underneath here. It's from here. It's in here somewhere. There's that one there, right? That there by Simon Bisley. Slain by Simon Bisley. But then I drew it like that, like he's a goblin. I changed a few bits here and there, but for the most part, it's basically that, isn't it? And then I painted over the drawing. I photocopied the drawing because I liked the drawing, but I didn't want the drawing to get lost to time underneath the paint. I wanted to, keep it for posterity. So I got a photocopy. There's quite a lot of photocopies in this sketchbook, which I don't usually do, but I'll get onto that. There's more information will unfurl. I'll pull back the foreskin of the pages of the sketchbook, revealing the head, the glands of the information within. That works, doesn't it, as a metaphor or something? So I painted it. I really, really like this painting. I'm going to have to get a photocopy of this as well because I was really happy with that. The texture and the colours and shit. Look at that. It's just like, it's exactly, basically, it's like a forgery, but it's a goblin. Look at that. It's like Slain. It's like this, but it's like a goblin. It feels nice as well because the paint textures and shit. I like that. I'm really, really happy with that. Probably, let me get rid of this shit. Probably my favourite page in the sketchbook now. So the rest of it is just a load of wank after this, I guess. Oh, speaking of a load of wank, look at my stupid niece's idiot drawing of a shit dinosaur. She's like 18 or something now. This was drawn when she was like 3 or 4. She drew a dinosaur. She wrote to Ewan. Look at that. Oh, to Uncle Ewan. Here's a dinosaur. Thanks. Pfft. Yeah, rubbish. Like, I redrew it to be like, oh, look, let me try to make it a good drawing. And even I struggled. And then look, if it was an actual dinosaur, but with that head, look how fucking stupid it looks because of the shit drawing by a stupid toddler. It's fucking rubbish. Slain. Some drawings of Slain. I really like this one. The pose isn't quite what I was going for, but I'm happy with it regardless. And that happens sometimes. I think I was going for more of, I don't know, a forceful kick, but it looks like he's just sort of jumping. I think maybe the foot needs to be more like, pah, as opposed to, whoa. I don't know. And maybe the arms need to come in a bit. There's various things I could do, but I like it. I like that slain. This one's all right. I like the red eyes in that. Rats. We all like rats, don't we? Eh? This pink one is performs the function of something I call filling in the spaces, filling in the gaps. See, because I drew these ones, and they're good enough. They're whatever. Underground Monster Toys on Instagram, formerly Rat Bro, but now Underground Monster Toys. They make rat toys, and I drew them, and they were cool and fine. But then it left this gap, so I got the highlighters out, pink highlighters, of which I have several. And I drew, and I think I like this rat more than these rats, but that's just how it goes sometimes, isn't it? He's not even the thing, the focus of the piece. He's just some fucking guy. He just showed up, but he ended up being the life of the party, and everyone fell in love with him. Everyone being me. I like him. I like the pink fitting in the spaces. Rat clickers from that show about the mushrooms, the mushroom people in the show about the mushrooms. I don't know. Well, the show, the video game, whatever. The Big Lebowski. Oh, he's not even the Big Lebowski. He's the other Lebowski. He's the dude. Kurt Russell. Obviously, it's not as Jeff Bridges. As the dude in the Big Lebowski. That's Minotaur. See, because, right, so Gun Viking, you know Gun Viking, it was first created 10 years ago from this year. And so I'm doing like an anniversary, little one-off thing with a Minotaur in it. So and for the title on the cover, I was trying to come up with a bit, and that's the one I went with, which is almost shit compared to, I don't know, but it works. And then so there's and then that became that. Wow, whoa. Yeah, Gun Viking, fucking shooting up the Minotaur, blasting him with his Uzi pistols. The Minotaur deftly dodging the bullets. I really like it. I'm really, really happy with this. This is the first piece I actually completed for this little comic thing I'm working on with the Gun Viking and the Minotaur. And I'm so happy with it. The action, the dynamism, the poses, the colours, the textures, the compositions, the light, the shadow. I'm really, really happy with this. And I like some of the other pieces too. But this one in particular was really good. I'm really happy with it. Right, so to peel back the foreskin of the thing. Right, so oftentimes with sketchbooks, somebody might get in touch and say, hey, I really like that drawing on that page of the sketchbook. Can I buy it? And to those people, I will usually say, yes, but you'll have to wait until I've finished the sketchbook, filled it up, and then made a video looking through it like this. And then after that point, I'm more than happy to tear pages out, to sell it off for parts, bits and pieces, whatever, to just pull the sketchbook apart, sell it. It's all good. But at the very least, I like to have it all completed in one piece, one place, and look through it. But sometimes I just need some fucking money. It is what it is. And so the person says, can I buy anything? And I say, yeah, sure. And I tear it out. And then in this case, this is another colour photocopy. I did the drawing in the book, tore it out, photocopied it colourfully, and look, he's got a penis. He's got a flaming skull, a floating eye, fucking wings and shit, a dynamic pose called cross-hatching and colour and lighting, and a penis. It's a recreation of an older drawing I did that someone bought, and this is a newer version of it. There's a cheeky cartoony little guy hiding back, and he's saying penis. Some lovely ladies. We love a lovely redhead. We do love a good redhead, and that's a Mexican thing. If you know, you know. If you know you're Mexicans, then you know you're La Sirena. That's a Mexican thing. Orc shamans or shamans. I don't know how it's pronounced. That shaman sure is a shame, man. A shame. I don't fucking know. Just some drawings of like an orc shaman, quite simply, really. There's a bit more on that later on. We'll get into it. You know, the foreskin. It's a long foreskin. There's a lot to pull back of this, the foreskin of this sketchbook. It's quite the hard-on, you might say. More orc shaman doodles. Some gun Viking shit. Right, now, so this, I was trying to come up with, I think they're like a front cover for the comic, the little one-shot Gun Viking Minotaur comic. So I had like the Minotaur in the shadows, looming in the background, in the shadows behind Gun Viking, in the shadows, back in the shadows, looming in the background while Gun Viking is in the front. That ended up becoming two pieces actually. So this is the front cover of the thing, and then it will say Gun Viking and the Minotaur with that text from before. And where he's in the shadows, he's looming in the background, in the shadows behind Gun Viking. So Gun Viking's a bit more prominent here than he is there. It's a bit more front cover-ish than this. But then this is a bit more to this is the first page of the actual, where he's out of the shadows and he's making himself known, and Gun Viking's aware suddenly, he's alert, and he's fucking oh no, and shit's about to go down clearly. Look at that, two fantastic paintings, aren't I good? The colours, composition, the lighting, the dynamic pose, it's quite good. That's quite a unique thing, that this rough sketch ended up becoming two whole entire pieces. Some girl and some other girl, and one of them's a deer. I don't know. Orc shaman. So that's another colour photocopy because the drawing was taken out, sold, or whatever. So I did this painting ages and ages ago, years and years ago, for reasons which don't matter. There are parts of it I like. I don't even know how clear you can see. It's like an orc shaman, and there's a bunch of shit. There's a lot of detail going on. I like it, but I wanted to update it, and so I've been coming up with like an updated version of it, simplifying it a little bit, still with details, but a few less details. And I think this is about how it's going to be, and then I will paint it. It will probably be similar to the Slain Goblin painting, but I think that will be, you know, it's probably well over 10 years since I painted this, so a new one will be interesting to like compare from then and now, won't it? That's quite a fun and interesting thing to do. Orcs and goblins, aren't they fun? Oh, this was funny. I've got to censor it because YouTube started age restricting my videos, which means 12 people will see it. This is a friend of mine. She's an online booby lady. You know, you've all seen them, haven't you? The online internet boob ladies. They go online, they show their boobs, usually for money, on the internet. Ladies showing their boobs on the internet. And I sent her this, drawing this one cropped as portrait of her, and then I sent her the full image and said, oh, this is the full image, by the way. And then here, some really funny, cartoony, just silly, doodled little boobs. Well, they're actually big boobs because she's got big boobs. And it's a funny sort of juxtaposition, contrast, like a nicely drawn portrait, and then just tits, whatever. But that whole joke is lost because I have to. Ooh, that's a nipple. So that's ruined, really, isn't it? Because of censorship. Two-faced. Two-faced. More like poo-face. Yeah, there's a bunch of drawings of Two-Face, you get it. Goblins, of course. Designs for goblins for my Goblin Fuckers card series, which is exclusive to Patreon subscribers, really. So patreon.com/Ewan if you want in on that. If you want in on that. If I could get in on that shit. And there's a whole bunch of... Like this one. This was a little doodle, and then it became Dorg the Bloated. A funny little bloated goblin. And then some other unused designs. Borbo the Head. And Shitzo the Dead. See? He's a little body and he's got a really big head. Borbo the Head. And he's just fucking dead. And smells like shit, so they called him Shitzo the Dead. Because fuck him, I guess. Ooh, I've got to keep checking to see if there's nudes hiding. Gun Viking and cow heads. Minotaur, Gun Viking, Minotaur. It's all, you get it. This was another one, colour photocopied because I took it out to sell it. Cool rat guy sketchbook sessions video. It's up on the place. But then this is the original sketchbook page that I stuck onto the colour photocopy because this sold, but this I kept. So it's a weird amalgamation of photocopied. It's not interesting. A Labubu, but like a goblin, that was on the reverse of that page. Little Flesh Bob doing his little doodles, drawing severed heads, boobs and penises, goblins and skulls, Uzis, and I mean, it's just me basically, and it was a little penis. Gotta have a penis. Oh, more boobs. I can't show. I really like this drawing because usually I do my ballpoint. Usually I do my nudie drawings in ballpoint like this. But then I did this one with like highlighters mostly and a bit of ballpoint, and it came out really nice. I really liked it. But fuck you, you can't see it because it will get age restricted. Bunch of bullshit. But suffice to say, sexy lady, and it's really good drawing. Speaking of sexy ladies and really good drawings, there's that from that video game about the shock and the bio part of it with all the daddy and whatever. Machete! Danny Trejo as Machete with all of his... See, he's opening up his jacket and he's got all fucking knives and shit. Oh, guy, dangerous, isn't he? Don't nick your finger on you when you're trying to... I don't know. A bunch of goblin fucking dude. Look, another Spider-Man. This is fun. I've done this so many times in various sketchbooks because it's just fun to do and it creates a fun image. It doesn't have to be Spider-Man, but I like doing it as Spider-Man. We draw Spider-Man, give him some colour, and then spray paint just... And then that's his head. It looks like he's been shot in the head, doesn't it? And his head's just gone... But he's fine. He's just swinging along spiderly. Clockwork Orange. That was a whole There's a podcast of the... I don't watch it. Street sharks! They're jawsome. Apparently, allegedly, so they say. So the marketing would have you believe, if you fall for that kind of shit, propaganda about them being fucking jawsome. Big Slamu, I think that's his name. It was drawn from a picture of an action figure, so I tried to make it look like... Because I could look at an action figure of a street shark and then draw them as if they were a creature. But I like drawing action figures as action figures, where, like, you know, they got joints where the bits of them go together and connect and bend and twist and shit. I like that. And I really like that drawing as well. I tore it out to sell it, but then no one wanted to actually buy it. I tore it out preemptively in hopes someone might buy it, and then no one did. So then I stuck it back in awkwardly with like this weird seam here. Some kids smoking cigarettes. More thumbnail sketches for more of the Gun Viking and the Minotaur comic. And I can show you finished pieces. Look there. So he's smacking, the Minotaur is smacking Gun Viking around the face with this like brass Morning Star weapon. Big action pose and shit. And then the next one is this one, which is, I mean, each page is basically one of them hits the other one, and then the other one hits the other one, and the other one hits. That's for several pages. So and then Gun Viking here is fucking doing an elbow smash into the Minotaur's face, fucking right in his fucking bonce, and his face is all bloodied from being smacked. His helmet's come off and everything. Pow! And then this one, whoa. Look at that! Gun Viking getting penetrated. God, he's been run through just like your mum gets horned. I don't know, gored, whatever. The Minotaur fucking getting right up in there, horn through his chest, blood. Oh, will Gun Viking survive? Who knows? Probably, because I mean I'm not gonna kill him off, am I? There's a lot of Minotaurs. Because I'm working on it's a whole thing. So this is just a copy. I copied someone else's art. This is Ashley Wood from Zombies vs Robots versus the Amazons. It's my Minotaur. There's a Minotaur in it. So that's Ashley Wood's Minotaur in the Zombies vs Robots comic. I drew that. And then I did it on purpose, knowing that what I want to do is do that, but then take this pose, but draw it as my own, my Minotaur in this pose, and that's now become my most viewed video on my YouTube channel, as me drawing this guy, weirdly. Apparently he looks like someone called Alistair from something. Is a Minotaur from some... I don't know. I don't know what you kids are into, but a lot of people have left a comment saying, Alistair! So I guess that's... It's not. It's my Minotaur. It's not an existing... It's fun though. This was really fun because this was... I just splattered some blue paint down and then drew over it, and that was really fun to do because I wasn't being too meticulous or delicate with it. It was just fucking get the fucking shit, and I put it fucking, and I fucking Hellboy, bunch of hell. This was a rough sketch for this drawing. This is a photocopy of that drawing, which wasn't in the sketchbook, so it's unnecessary really for me to put it in it, but I wanted to, because, and then this was a rough drawing that was on a separate piece of paper that I stayed, because that, and then that became that, and isn't that really fucking good? Like, actually. I'm really, really fucking happy with that. As a commission that somebody paid for, that I still need to send out to them, and I will send it out to them. Isn't that good? Isn't that a really good painting of Hellboy? Aren't I just bloody good? Patreon.com/union to more Hellboy. That was a sketchbook session. I really like that one. This was one where, as I was drawing it, I was like, oh, I'm going to fuck it up. Because it involves perspective and scale and I was so sure I was going to fuck it up. But then I didn't. Because I can actually do the thing. I should have more faith in myself. I should try. I might not. This was a fun one. Like a Rat Fink hot rod drawing, but of Raphael on a skateboard. And like the version from Body Count where he's got guns and shit. So I did this drawing, and then I was like, it's cool, but he needs a face a bit more like this. And so I did this on a separate bit. But I really liked the drawing, and that became this, which is really, really good. I mean, I don't just want to sit here going, oh, look how good this is, look how good this is, look how... But I feel like I've been really killing it with paintings and things lately, and I'm really glad for that. And look at it, it's fun, it's funny, it's colourful, it's cool, it's well, like, composed. I really like that. It's got a pizza slice strapped to his arm with the cheese and the drool and his headband. It's all flowing, and his guns and shit. Snot. He's got a snot in his nose. I mean, sometimes I worry and I'm like, oh no, I'm going to fuck it up. But then sometimes I actually am good at what I do. I mean, I have been doing it for a living for almost 6 years, so I fucking better be good at it, really. I mean, I say that. There's plenty of artists who make their living doing art and they're shit. I could point them out. I'll make a list. I will make a list. I'll do that when I get 20,000 subscribers on this channel, which could be soon. I'll make a list and I'll explicitly state who I think are bad artists. I'll spread the love. This was a bunch of shit. I was drawing song lyrics. Gun Viking punching balls in the cool key. He's hugging him a bit aggressively. This was another colour photocopy. This, awkwardly, this is what happens when you colour photocopy highlighters. Because the ink in printers and photocopiers isn't fluorescent, obviously. So it looks at the pink and goes, here's pink, I guess. And I know this. I knew that was going to happen. I expected as much. But it was quite funny and charming almost when it was a newer girl in the copy place. And you have to like hand them your shit in this place to get them to do the copies. You can't do it yourself. So I said, you know, photocopy this and this and this. And so she photocopied this, and she was stood there for a couple of minutes, and she had to like ask her boss, because she was like, she was clearly worried because this didn't come out right, because the colours were really, really different to the original drawing. And I realised what was happening and why she was confused, and I let her know, it's okay. I know, because it's additive versus reductive, it's CMYK versus RGB, it's a whole mess of things, and I know it's fine. It's fucking fine. Just give me the fucking copy so I can stick it in my goddamn sketchbook. You bitch, you're going to get cut by a rat with a knife. That's why... No shade to her, she seemed chill enough. Some girl, I don't know. Sea monkeys! This is a funny idea for a comic I might work on someday. They're called the sea monkeys, like the little shrimp things you get and you put them in the water and they swim around in the little thing. But it's sea monkeys, because they're monkeys. But the C stands for cunt. Cunt monkeys. Hot new ape gang coming to a city street corner near you. Watch out! This one's got a knife. Run for your life. Go home to your wife. And fucking something. And then it's just a bunch of this. And there's a skull somewhere. There. Because this was all done. Oh look, the page just came out. Cool. That's the end.